Mike Radich here, and I'm now joined on the phone by UFC veteran John Doomsday Howard. John, how are you?
I'm doing good, man.
John, you got a fight coming up at CFA 3 on Sunday. How's training been going for the fight?
It's been going real good, man. A lot of people think I've been playing around with my training, but I treat this fight like this is another UFC fight. I've been training real hard, man, getting ready for this fight, man. So I'm feeling real good, real confident.
How long have you had for this training camp? 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks? How long?
About 6 weeks, a good 6 week training camp, and it's been going good, man. I'm feeling real good. I'm feeling real confident about my opponent. I think my opponent has a good talent, but I don't think he's experienced enough as me. So, I'm going to use that against him.
You're fighting Dennis Olsen. How much do you know about him?
I know a few things about him. Actually, we used to fight. We fight in the same local circuit years ago, man. He fights in New England. Excuse me. Him being out in New England, so I watched him fight personally. And he also fought one of my teammates and beat him. So he's pretty good, man. But I just think he doesn't have the same experience as me. I don't think he has the same willpower as me. So that's gonna be the key factor in this fight.
What are you expecting from him in the fight? Are you expecting him to stand and bang with you, or are you expecting him to take it to the ground? What are you anticipating in the fight?
I'm anticipating him trying to take me to the ground. I really doubt he's going to stand and bang with me being a dangerous striker. I think I'm the first dangerous striker he ever fought, faced in his career. I don't think he's going to try out his striking with me. It's probably not a good idea. But, you never know. You never know respect. So my whole plan is to try to go with the flow. Obviously, I want to stand and bang and knock this kid out. But, if stuff changes, I'm going to go with the flow, and just pick this win out the way.
Now, John, what is your game plan? I'm not talking about your game plan in the fight. I'm talking about your game plan for your career. Is the goal to, win a couple fights and then get back to the UFC? Is it to sign with a different promotion after this fight? If when you win, what's the goal?
My goal is that it's kind of up in the air, man. I mean, I do actually want to get back to the UFC, go back on that title chase, definitely, man. But right now, I'm trying to get my confidence back and get my. I get my confidence, but I'm trying to get my win streak back. That's what I meant to say. And I'm just trying to get, just get back on the road, man. Sometimes you need to take off in the big show. The big show hit me kind of hard. I had all the success, 4 wins in a row, but I got 3 straight losses. That really, that kind of sucked because I got 3 straight hard fights, and that wasn't like, it was just hard for me. So right now, I'm just getting back to my roots, getting back to myself, and just pacing, and then I'm gonna go back for it, when I'm nice and ready.
What went wrong for you those last 3 fights? Was it game plans, conditioning? Was it, you just weren't executing? What went wrong for you?
A case of bad luck, man. Case of bad luck of real hard opponents. Case of bad luck of stuff not going right. Another case of bad luck about bad decision. With the Matt Brown fight, I respect Matt Brown, but I watched that fight so many times. I thought I won that fight. I still think I won that fight. But if I even didn't win that fight, he did not get a unanimous decision. He did not dominate that fight. There's no way you could say he dominated that fight. For him to get a unanimous decision, I'm still shocked to this day. What the hell were the judges watching? I don't care what anybody says. If he won the fight, fine, but he did not win from a clear unanimous decision. That makes no sense. So I caught a case of bad luck, man. So I think that's what it was.
How many fights do you think it will take you to get back to the UFC? Because we've seen guys like Josh Neer, who just fought in the UFC on Versus. He went on a tear outside the UFC. Do you think it's going to take 3 fights, 4 fights, or maybe, hey, if you're impressive enough, something happens, short notice, maybe, is it like that, or is it going to take you some time to get back?
It's going to take me some time, man. Probably going to take me. It actually won't take me 2 fights to win the road. But I'm going to take my time. I'm not rushing it, man. I'm not rushing it. I feel that I am on that level. That I'm not. The sport is passing on. That I'm still young. I'm only 28 years old. I just feel I just need to take a break. Get some wins, get some more experience, go through some more styles, and that's about it, man. So there's no rush to get back in the UFC. I feel the UFC's there. Because I don't want to get back. How we have to get back in the UFC and then get kicked out again. That would be that's just bad. So all I'm just doing right now is just taking my time.
This is just a 1-fight deal with CFA, correct?
So far, yeah. So far, it's a 1-fight deal. We won't fight by fight. It's a severely, after how things go this weekend, I might fight for them soon again. CFA's been really kind to me. They really met my expectations. They didn't treat me really good, and I really can't complain, man. And I'm having a blast, and I can't believe that they treat me as they're so good, so I really appreciate it. But I'm really having fun. I'm in Miami, and I'm having a blast, man.
How much MMA do you watch? Do you watch like the UFC pay-per-views? Do you watch like a Bellator or a Strikeforce? Do you watch all these MMA shows, or do you kind of just occasionally watch? What do you watch a lot?
I kind of occasionally watch. I really don't. I can't say it like I really watch that so much. I really don't watch that so much, man. UFC I try to attention to, but if I can catch it, I catch it. It's not something like they're on. I gotta go watch it. No, I'm not. I'm just not that guy, man. I mean, I love the sport, but I don't sacrifice it for it. Not like I used to, So, I catch a glimpse from here and there. I definitely watch my UFCs for sure, but besides that, not really, brother.
So, did you catch the Frankie Edgar Gray Maynard fight?
Yeah, I saw that fight. I saw the fight from Drawford fight, and I respect that Frankie Edgar. He's a Northeast fighter. So is John Jones. So I'm so proud of him because we got two champions from the Northeast in the UFC, so that says a lot. I got that fight, man. I think it was a very good fight. It was an unbelievable fight. Frankie Edgar is an amazing MMA fighter, fighting people basically 20 pounds bigger than him and still be the champion and still give him war like he do is amazing. But, that was a very good fight. Close fight. I think that was definitely a draw. There's no other way to call the fight. That was definitely a draw. It was back and forth. No one could judge that fight. That was too crazy.
I agree. I can agree with that. I scored it a draw personally. Who do you think takes the third fight?
That's really hard, man. That's still up in the air, man.
Yeah, I mean,
of course, me from the Northeast, I'm going with Frankie. That's my boy. But I can't call that fight, man. I really can't, because that's a really, really hard fight to kind of judge, man. Because those guys are two amazing athletes, and it's just unbelievable, man. Yeah,
that for sure is definitely going to be a good fight. John, I'm curious, what is your walk-around weight? Do you cut a lot of weight to make 170?
Yeah, I cut a whole lot of weight, man. My walk-around weight is like 210, easy. That's my walk-around. That's my natural weight, 210, man.
And, what will you be doing? Will you have a special diet? Will you just, cut a lot of weight at a certain time? Will you gradually cut weight 2 3 weeks before?
I have a good clean diet, man. I have a little system that works for me. It takes me 4 weeks to make 170, usually. And I just have a system, I try to do at least 15 pounds naturally, by good dieting and stuff like that. And the next 15 pounds, I kind of force it off. It kind of something that works for me. A lot of people, everybody does it different. But, I just think I've been working with it. I never miss weight. So, it's been working for me. It's been awesome.
John, how does the fight end with Dennis Olsen?
Me with my hand raised and knocked out.
All right. That sounds good. John, real quick before I let you go, do you have any sponsors you'd like to thank? Anything you want to say to the fans?
I just want to say thanks to all the fans, to the MMA fans in the world. I'll be back in the top tier like I usually do. I want to thank CFA for the opportunity. They're unbelievable towards me. Thank you so much. You can check me out at John Doomsday at Twitter. You can hit me out on Facebook, John Howard Facebook. My sponsor's going to kill me. To my sponsor, thank you. I don't have the list of them. I know some of y'all, but not all y'all. But the guys who sponsor me for CFA, I appreciate them. Fernandez Dental, I do got to shout out to him. He's one of my sponsors. He's the guy who fixed my tooth, so I have a perfect commercial smile again. So I really appreciate that. But besides that, that's about it.
Okay, John, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk. We'll have to do it again sometime. Good luck against Dennis Olsen at CFA 3.
Thank you, man.